This video was kind of inspired by something I read on Twitter. I saw a bunch of people basically memeing on Twitter, talking about the new player experience for RuneScape. They're commenting on some of the changes that have been pulled, and they're basically like, well, what kind of players do they expect want to play the game? Like, are people really so stupid that they can't figure some of this stuff out? And I have a sneaking suspicion, but I don't really know because I've played way too much RuneScape to ever really put myself in the shoes of a new player, right? So that's why I kind of have a sneaking suspicion that the experience is bad, but I want to confirm it. So I have brought today my lovely assistant, Ashton. So some of you guys from the stream may know her. She is my longtime girlfriend and hopefully future wife. So she's here today to help me out. Ashton, have you ever played RuneScape?
No.
Do you know what RuneScape is?
I know it's a game that you play a lot.
Okay. Other than that, do you maybe know what kind of stuff you do in RuneScape?
Something to do with herbs.
Okay. So she does know a little bit about RuneScape.
I know there's like fighting in it, and
Yes.
if you're like outside of a town, other players can attack you and stuff like that.
Kind of. It's not really correct, but I won't correct you. We won't get into it. Well, basically, I'm not going to help her out really much at all unless she has some questions that really she needs to get past. And we're going to start her right from the start of, imagine you had just heard about RuneScape. Try and figure out how to download and play it. So I got a browser window for you open over here.
I don't know if I like this.
Go for it. Oh, she's searching for old school RuneScape. That's good.
Well, that's what you play, right?
Yes. I was afraid you might search for just RuneScape. That was the first thing I was afraid you might do.
This one says download. That sounds accurate.
Okay, yes. There is a client you can download.
Okay.
Okay.
Should I? Like, you already have it, though.
I do already have it, but we're assuming you're a new player. Okay?
Alright.
Because you are. Let me tell you, if you wanted to play RuneScape, is this how you would, like, play RuneScape? Like, you would look for RuneScape, right?
Yeah, that's how I'd start. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I just don't want to, like, throw you right into it because I'm playing with a third-party client. That's, I guess, something I should teach you as a totally new player to RuneScape. Nobody plays on this client. But we're going to have you play on it because this is what new players do.
Sure.
You should accept the license agreement and
I didn't
install
read
the
it,
game.
though.
That's okay. Nobody reads those.
I know.
You're probably signing your life away or something to Jagex. Don't worry. They're a very trustworthy company. Everyone in the comments will back me up on that. So congratulations. You have the client, and you can just drag that over to the other monitor there.
Oh, I hate
That's
that.
okay. You'll get it. Okay, so
Can I full screen it? Does it
probably
matter?
not.
Okay.
You are a new user, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so now you got to go onto another website
Why is it day month here? Are
because
these people...
they're a British company.
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
I didn't mean that to be offensive.
You gotta understand, the United States is actually probably the only country that does it the other way around.
Right, but that's how you talk, so
Uh-huh.
it makes sense. Like, you don't say, today is the 34th of July. No, you say today's July 31st.
See, that's where you're
34th.
wrong,
That doesn't
actually.
exist.
It's pretty much just America that does that. And that's something I learned through watching a lot of Twitch.
Well, I mean, that's why we write it down that way, though, is
Yeah.
because that's how we say it.
Yeah, but everyone else doesn't. Okay, so let's go ahead and have you...
Oh, I see.
Yeah, see? It's got a login. This is my login, I believe.
I know. I figured it would be. Is that like my email address?
Yes.
Okay.
That is your login, is your email address. So you guys can see how it would be confusing, right? Like, she's not even sure if that's her login. Alright, and once we've got you in the game, I'm going to do some adjustment of the OBS stuff.
Okay.
Okay, you can log in. Okay, we've run into our first issue. New players don't know that there's free and member worlds. So,
What?
there is a world selection. Okay, you see down there in the bottom left?
Yeah.
It says world. Click to switch.
Okay. You know, when we very first met in 5th grade, and you told me about this game, I went home that night and tried to make an account, and this is exactly where I got stuck.
All right. You could have been my RS girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I didn't even know.
I really did. I tried to like make an account and everything. So and then cute. They were like, okay, pick a server that you want to play on. And I went, you want me to what? I don't know what that is. So I just like stopped. Okay.
So I should explain to you that all the gold worlds are premium worlds. So you need membership for them. So you're going to play on the silver ones. Those are the free to play worlds.
Okay.
So pick any of the US free to play worlds. They're in the 400s. It's going. Okay, we've got her in game. The client defaults to resizable, which I did not know. I'm going to go ahead and adjust some things on OBS for you.
Okay.
So that we can get people properly watching you. So we're going to have a quick cut here and then we're going to resume. I promise I won't give her any cheats, okay guys? I won't tell her what the hell's going on. Okay, so I literally just added the scene to OBS and that's it. Okay, so now you get to pick a screen name, okay?
All right. I'm just gonna look
you just do you. I'm just gonna sit back. How long do you think that would have figured it, figure out on your own?
Well, that would have been my next thing to try.
Okay. I'm gonna try really hard not to help you. It's really hard for me not to help her, guys. I'm just gonna watch, and if you're really stuck.
That's really confusing. I typed it in, and I said look up name, and it didn't. Okay, I'll try again. Hit enter? Oh, that is weird. Boggart 22. What?
Are you gonna be Boggart?
I don't know.
It's 73 Boggart. You gotta pick it.
It's either that or Belldrag 1080.
Okay. Or you could just keep trying other names because somebody's obviously taken that name.
Right, yeah.
I will tell you, most unique names that are like that, somebody has taken with some kind of bot or something.
Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah. I'm not upset about it or anything.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I can find who has that name and I'll pay him a lot of money and you can have it.
No, that's okay.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
That one's not available either.
Okay, let's just be 73 Boggart then.
Yes.
Oh my lord. That was real loud.
There you go, Ellie. I'm letting Ellie back in.
Okay.
Oh, I just realized they don't have the game sounds on OBS. So.
Well, I'm getting them real loud.
Let me get them all for you. There you go, guys.
Can we put them less on mine?
Do you want to change that in Windows? Because you haven't even. Here's the fun part. You haven't even gotten the option to do that in RuneScape TV settings yet.
I guess.
Okay, let's change it in Windows then.
It's like I can't hear you.
You literally can't hear anything, right? Yeah. It's fucking deafening.
Yeah.
We can continue to play this game if you got this experience.
Yeah, I mean, I would just turn it down.
Okay. Is that better?
Yes, a little bit.
It's not deafening anymore?
I mean, it's still really loud. But...
Okay, yeah, you just do one earphone off so you can hear me.
Goodness gracious. Okay. Oh, I like the dreads. Is that what those are? That's what
I believe, yes, they're called dreads.
Okay. What else we got? Got the lumberjack look. Oh, that one's nice.
I think the game settings are still way too loud in OBS. I'm gonna fix those.
Okay.
Yeah, they're still way loud. They're louder than you. God, the game sounds in the game are fucking crazy. We're gonna set this 10%. It's probably still too loud.
So loud, man.
No, I'm just gonna fucking mute it. They're just so loud. They're too loud.
Oh,
if I was on OBS Studio,
I can change it to a girl. I'm gonna do that.
You can.
Whoa,
you can be a bald female.
Lady.
Yeah. Kind of like your monkey.
Oh, she got a fun bun going on. I like that. More dreads.
Ellie, do you want to play RuneScape too? Man, you really could have been my RS girlfriend back in the day with the pigtail look.
It's a very funny.
Very popular look. I didn't even know there was jaw options. They must have added that.
Like, nothing's changing, though. Torso? What? Is this, like, her shirt that's changing? Okay.
Yeah.
It's like,
yeah.
Am I, like, literally changing her tits right now?
That would be quite the option.
I would not like that as a female player, personally.
So you want the default tits, not the customizable tits?
Yeah. What's wrong with default tits? Oh, she's ripped. I'm leaving it like that. That's so funny.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna leave her like that. Oh man. Before you begin, have a read through the controls guide in the top left of the screen. When you're ready to get started, click on the something guide. He is indicated by a flashing yellow arrow. I bet it's the guy with the beret. Okay. So left click a point on the ground to move there. Okay. Alternatively, you can left click a point on the mini-map instead. Like that. Oh, it's a dining room. How nice. Okay, now what?
You can left click on something to perform default interactions, or right click to view all possible interaction options.
I just opened that. That's so cool. Right click. Search bookcase, walk here, examine. Let's examine the bookcase. A good source of books. How generic. Okay. Follow the instructions in the chat box to complete the tutorial.
So you should probably start by just doing whatever it tells you to do.
Okay.
Because that's the only way you can progress.
Greetings. I see you are a new arrival to the world of... How do you say that?
It's Gillinor, I believe.
Gillinor, okay. That's what I thought. My job is to welcome all new visitors. So welcome. He's done his job. It's all over. You have already learned the first thing needed to succeed in this world, talking to other people. You will find many inhabitants of this world have useful things to say to you. By clicking on them, you can talk to them. What? Before we get going, if you could be so kind to let me know how much experience you have with old school RuneScape, that would be wonderful. Click your chosen answer on the following screen. I am brand new.
I mean, if you couldn't tell she was brand new by her username, then, you know.
73 Bogger. So funny. Wonderful. Thank you. Now then, let's start by looking at your options menu. Please click on the flashing spanner icon. Is this it right here? Da-da-da. On the side panel, you can now see a variety of game options such as screen brightness, music volume, hot dog.
Yep, and you can just go turn all that stuff however you want it.
There's like no in between. It's either off or deafening.
And you know what the crazy part is, Ashton? We have it turned down to like 20% in Windows as well.
I know.
This game is just stupidly loud, isn't it?
That's really...
Okay, so let's adjust it in Windows again. Is that low enough for you?
Yeah.
Okay. We have it down to 15% in Windows.
Granted, I have like pretty sensitive ears.
If you didn't know, your middle mouse button will let you turn the camera around.
Oh, I did not know that. That's helpful.
Yeah, wouldn't you like that in Guild Wars? Wouldn't that be nice?
It would be very nice.
That would be very nice, wouldn't it? Instead, it's right-click in Guild Wars.
Go and meet my first instructor. Sure. Moving on. Okay. How do I do this? No. I just click on the mouse. Hello there, newcomer. Fishing! There's some shrimp in this pond. That's a weird place for shrimp to be.
Trust me when I say that is not the only strange thing about RuneScape.
The survival expert gives you a small fishing net. Thanks, survival expert. Hey, it's my inventory. Look at that. It's a net. Let's use it to catch some shrimp. So I click on the sparkling fishing place. Okay.
You know, you're pretty good at this, actually. You're picking up a lot faster than I thought you might.
I don't know whether to be offended by that or not.
Considering you had never really played any game like RuneScape?
That's true. Excellent work. Now that you have some shrimp, you're going to want to cook them. Yeah? Don't want to eat raw shrimp. Which one should I cut down? The one that's blinking?
Anyone you like.
I don't want to
Except for the oak trees, you don't have enough wood cutting level for that.
I don't want to cut down any of them.
Why not? It gets your wood cutting experience up.
Right, but the Lorax speaks for the trees, and he said don't do that.
Well, is the Lorax going to cook your shrimp? That's what I thought.
He might take me out to get shrimp at a restaurant.
And you cheating on me with the Lorax?
No, I don't like his mustache. He's too short for me. Now that you have... Also, he's, like, covered in fur, so there's that.
You're not into that?
No, definitely not. Oh, he's a chef. He's gonna, like, make fun of my shrimps. I am the master chef, Lev. It is here that I will teach you how to cook food truly fit for a king. I already know how to cook. I'm so cocky. Brenna just taught me. Ha ha ha, you call that cooking? I told you he was gonna make fun of my shrimp.
Yeah, so using items together, as you can see, is a very common thing in RuneScape.
I made some dough. Are these empty now?
Yes, you have used the flour and the water, and they've been consumed.
Okay.
So now you just have the receptacles.
So can their receptacles only hold one thing? Or can I put multiple, like...
I'm not going to answer that question for you.
Okay. That's frustrating. Alright. I made some dough. Sorry, I'm reading like a 5-year-old, guys.
No, it's good. I mean, I think most of the RuneScape player base struggles to read in the first place, so you're doing well.
That's really kind of rude, but alright.
Trust me when I say it's like some people never read things in the tutorial in the first place.
You managed to bake some bread. Only managed, like, struggle lesson here, guys. Baked my first loaf of bread. As you gain experience in cooking, you'll be able to make other things, like shrimp scampi, pies, and cakes.
Unfortunately, I do not think shrimp scampi is available in RuneScape. Maybe you should write to Mod Ash on Twitter.
I think Chef Lev is not a master chef if he can't make shrimp scampi.
Okay. Well, I'll let the J-Mods know about your concerns.
You can now use the next door to move on if you need to recap. Okay. Oh, I keep trying to right click it in Guild Wars.
But you only have so much run energy. You run out of it.
Okay. Does it like automatically regenerate or?
Yes, it does over time. And I'm going to cheat and I'm going to give you another hint. It regenerates based on your agility level.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
talk to this dude. The quest guide. He doesn't have a name. Welcome, adventurer. I'm here to tell you about quests. Open up my quest journal.
If he did have a name, his name would probably be Slayer Music.
Slayer Music?
He's a very popular content creator that makes quest guides.
Oh, okay. Free quests. Are there quests that cost money?
There are quests that are members only. So only members. Well, actually, the vast majority of the quests in the game are members only.
So yes, then.
Sure. Yes, you have to be a membership to do most of the quests.
Okay.
But some of the most iconic quests in the game are the free-to-play quests.
So, as a person who had never played this before, not knowing that would be interesting. And, figuring that out.
Yep.
Because I probably, unless I was, super in love with this game, wouldn't be willing to pay.
Yeah. And I think that's how it is for most players, actually. I know personally when I started out, and for most other people I know that started playing this game, almost nobody started with membership right away. Almost everyone started free-to-play. That's why I was like, hey, let's start you free-to-play, because that's how everyone starts.
It's easy to find quest start point. Just look for the quest icon in your mini-map. You should see one marking this house. Is it the exclamation point? Or is it the arrow?
I'm not going to tell you.
Okay. The mini-map in the top right corner of the screen has various icons to show different points of interest. Look for the icon on the left. It's a quest start point. This one? Okay. Oh, it's gonna start over.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you clicked out of the dialogue.
Okay. So it's right there, but they don't want me to click on it.
Nope.
Okay. The quests themselves can vary greatly from collecting beads to hunting down dragons. Completing quests will reward you with all sorts of things, such as new areas and better weapons.
Funnily enough, those are 2 actual quests you do.
Hunting beads.
Yes, you collect a bunch of beads.
That sounds like fun.
She doesn't know yet. I'm not going to spoil it, but she doesn't know.
I'm assuming that means that that's not fun. Okay. There's a lot more I can tell you about questing. You have to experience... Oh, there's not a lot more I can tell you about questing. You have to experience the thrill of it for yourself to fully understand. Let me know if you want a recap. Otherwise, you can move on. I guess.
I will say, because of the nature of the game RuneScape is, as you can see, it's kind of like a point-and-click adventure game.
Yeah.
The quests in RuneScape are quite good, as you would get from other point-and-click adventure type games. So.
Ooh. This is frightening.
Yeah, you're in a spooky dungeon.
Let's get me a weapon.
You're in the quest guides, Red Room of Pain. It's a dungeon in his house. What do you expect? Okay, I'll just let you do the story.
I just don't know what to say to that.
He's got a dungeon in his house. He's a weirdo, right? It's not like a small one either. It's huge. Look at it.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the guy from 50 Shades of Grey.
Yes, I was making a reference to that.
Right, so I thought you were saying that he had a dungeon in his house, and I'm like, it's not really a dungeon.
It's just a room.
I don't know, I haven't actually read it, so I can't really say, but...
No, we'll put it on the Christmas list.
No, thank you. It's okay. You must be new around here. What do I call you? Newcomer seems so impersonal. You can call me 73 Boggart, apparently. If we're gonna be working together, I'd rather call you by name. Ah. Okay then, 73 Boggart 22. Okay, so I click on the rock. That sound is familiar.
Is it something you hear a lot?
Yeah, I mined some tin.
I play RuneScape Mobile a lot around her. So.
Oh, the brown ones are copper and the gray ones are tin. Makes sense.
Yes. Yeah, I've been doing a lot of mining and runecrafting, which also involves mining. So she's heard me mining a lot on RuneScape Mobile.
Now I can smelt it. Your viewers are probably like, dude, you're so slow.
Well, it's your first time ever playing the game, so I think that's the point.
Right. Okay, you've made a bronze bar! Hurrah! Well, that was the quickest smithing job I've ever seen in my life.
Just like the inland shrimp?
Yeah. Now it's time to move. Not that I'm complaining, because if like it actually made me sit here for 6 hours for like a dagger, I'd be pretty pissed. Now it's time to move on. Go through the gates. Oh no, it's gonna make me kill stuff. Speak to the guy who looks like he's from the... What's that movie with Tom Hardy? Mad Max. That one. That's what he looks like. Looks like he's from that show. I clicked on him. Oh, I gotta click down here. That's silly. Do I look like you? Wow! Just another newcomer who thinks they're ready to fight. Yeah, you have face tattoos. I don't want to hear it.
I mean...
I am Vaneka, the greatest swordsman alive, and I'm here to teach you the basics of combat. Let's get started by teaching you how to wield a weapon. That would be helpful. That little butter knife isn't going to protect you much. Let's get you something a bit better. Okay. Bronze sword and wooden shield. Why did it have me make a dagger if I'm, like, not allowed to use it because it sucks?
I was teaching you about smithing.
I guess. Oh, okay. Interesting. Huzzah!
See, the only problem is you're wearing the dagger.
What? Oh, dang it. They look so similar. Okay. Stab, lunge, slash, block, auto retaliate. I think I should leave that on props.
Yeah. That means if monsters attack you, you'll just attack back.
That makes sense. There's a lot of rats, and they're very large.
Those are large rats.
ROUSs? From here you can select the attack style. Using different attack styles will give different types of experience. Monsters are weak to specific attack styles. Click on the gate to continue. So I just, like, click on it? Yay! Oh. I have to click on the gate every time?
Mm-hmm.
That's inefficient.
She's already talking about efficiency. It's like she's played RuneScape before. I swear she hasn't.
What?
Oh, you mentioned efficiency.
Well, to, like, have to click that gate every single time takes up a lot of, like, not a lot of effort, but, like, when I play Sims, I click one thing, and then my character auto finds a path there. I did it! I killed a giant rat. Ah, I saw. You seem better than this than I you say that to all the girls. Hey, did my health go back up?
Yes, your health regenerates over time.
Oh, good.
I'm just smiling every time you equip items this way. Because this is how the game explains it to you.
Right. Is there a different way
You can just equip them
to?
right out of your inventory. You don't have to go to this Worn Inventory menu.
Oh.
If you want to unequip items, though, you do have to use the Worn Inventory menu.
Okay, that makes sense. Alright, now that you have a bow and some arrows, to attack a rat, click on it.
I actually didn't know that the game explained it to you that way. That you had to use that menu to equip and unequip things. Because it's just not true.
That's really sad that it squeaks every time you hit it.
We have the game sounds off, but yeah. Every time you hit them, they squeak in pain.
Move on.
Ashton, you're a ruthless rat killer.
Oh.
You've already killed 2 rats.
I mean, I don't like rats, but at the same time, like... I should say, I don't like wild rats. I've heard they make very good pets.
It's okay, nobody's gonna judge you for killing the unusually large rats in RuneScape.
Oh, I have gold! What?
Yes, you have 25 coins.
Huzzah! You can store things here for safekeeping. To deposit something from your inventory, just click on it. You can withdraw things in the same way.
So I think you've noticed in the upper left corner, it tells you options of things when you hover over them, right?
No.
Okay, I'd wondered if you caught on to that yet.
I mean, I saw them, but I didn't realize that that's what it was.
It's an indicator of what you're looking at.
Okay. Show warrant items, withdraw 1 coin, 7 more options.
That means it has right-click options.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Don't worry, RuneScape puts everyone to sleep.
So I'm not allowed to vote because I'm not a member.
Yep.
It's kind of shitty, but alright. A flag
You can see
appears.
why they would do that, though, yeah.
Yeah, no, I definitely could see, because, like, people could just make, 5,000 free ones to sway the votes.
Yep, you get it.
Yeah.
This is all just gonna seem like random. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not looking at
This
that.
is literally
Sorry.
Greek to you, right?
I mean, I'm sure if I, like, took the time to read each one, I'd get it, but, like, that's overwhelming. I'm not looking at that.
It's okay. That is how the majority of RuneScape players feel. I think most people don't vote in polls, nor do they read them.
It's definitely TLDR looking. So how much is membership?
I believe... Oh, gosh. I'm probably wrong about this, but I think membership's now $11 a month.
Are you for real?
Yeah, most people don't actually pay the money for it, though. They use what are called bonds. You kind of, glanced at that when we first started. They had the bonds thing. So what bonds are is you use in-game money. Somebody else purchases basically a temporary 14-day membership that they can sell to other players.
Right.
And then other players pay for that with gold. So if you pay in-game gold, you can get membership. So you can get membership from just playing the game.
Right, but only for 14 days at a time?
Yeah.
Weird.
So you can either pay for it with your real-life money, which is what I do. I don't like fucking around with bonds. It's too much effort for me.
Right.
Or you can use bonds. I'd say most people play the game using bonds. Those inbox messages are account messages. So usually it's messages from Jagex.
Okay.
Either about
from
renewing
the
membership.
Developer, yeah okay, that
okay.
makes sense.
You don't want to see stuff in that inbox usually.
Just, FYI, you've been hacked.
Yeah.
Alright. What's a world?
What's hilarious is it explains this to you after
you have to pick one. That's very... That's the way our, middle school algebra teacher taught algebra.
Yep. I remember that.
Hated that. Oh my god. The name changer allows you to change your display name if you don't like your current one.
You're telling me you don't like 73 Boggart 22? If you change that name, I'll be very cross.
I don't know. I'm kind. It's growing on me. Be aware though that this is only available to accounts with membership. Oh, that's
So you are stuck with it for now.
right.
So this guy's basically the biggest liar in RuneScape. I will tell you, and this is one thing that the tutorial never tells you from the account guide, you need to keep your account information really, really, really safe. That's why it has a hide username option when you log in.
Oh.
Unfortunately, the RuneScape community, it's a small minority of the community, but some people try very diligently to hack into other players' accounts and steal all their stuff and then sell it for real-world money.
You know what? At this point in the game, if they need my bronze dagger that bad...
Yeah, but at some point in time, presumably, if you play this game for
I would have some
you have
awesome
valuable
stuff that I worked really hard to get, and that would No, I get it. Yeah, that's really shitty.
It is really shitty.
I'm also the community officer around here. Only cast one offensive spell called Wind Strike. Let's try it out on one of those chickens. I don't want to kill the chicken.
You have to kill the chicken.
That's so rude.
Aren't you supposed to cast the spells on the chicken?
Okay, cast the spell from your spellbook to fight the chicken. You can't teleport until you have what? Oh, there it is. Why is this one all bright and colorful and I can't use it, but this one is not, and this one I'm supposed to use?
You should probably talk to the instructor about it.
Oh, gosh dang it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can check your inventory to see the runes he gave you.
I see.
It's almost like this is why the game's called RuneScape.
Which one should I get?
Maybe the one with the arrow.
What if I kill a different one?
Yeah, it'll probably be okay.
Oh, that poor chicken. What? I've already done that. Oh, they don't want me to kill the chicken. They just want me to hurt the chicken. That's even worse. Well, you're all finished here now. Now that you've wounded my chicken. Oh.
He told you to do it.
I know, but still. Okay. I don't know if I want to go to the mainland. I'm not ready.
No, I mean, What do you not understand from the tutorial?
I do understand. I'm just an anxious person. And
Okay, well, out the door.
when you get to the mainland, you'll find yourself in the town of Lumbridge. If you want some ideas on where you go next, talk to my friend Adventurer John. You can't miss him. He's wearing a light blue armor with a huge sword. Sorry.
You like that John has a huge sword, Ashton?
I'm 10 years old. It's fine. Oh my god. There are also many tutors willing to teach you about the many skills you could learn.
Like how to have a big sword.
Apparently. Okay, when you get to Lumbridge, look out for Adventurer John. He can be found outside the Sheared Ram pub. It's the peeled sheep. Prepare yourself. Hey, 73 Bagger 22, come over here. Oh gosh, I did it again. Okay, you looking around here. Welcome to the world. Where is he?
He's right in front of you.
Oh.
He's leaning.
Oh. He's wearing so much armor. I liked it. I thought that was like a statue. Thanks, it's my first time. Not sure where to start. That's an understatement. Well, lucky for you, that's exactly why I'm here. What are the adventure paths? What? You can't introduce new vocab without any exposition. Sorry, I got really distracted by this guy over here in the chef's hat. And I'd be more than happy to pass on my experience. I've created some adventure paths, which I recommend you start off with. Okay, so this is like an extended tutorial, maybe? Was I not supposed to do this? Was I supposed to do this one? Because that was already...
I don't think it matters. I think you're...
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah, I think at this point you can...
Do what I want.
The world is your oyster. You're out of the tutorial.
Sweet.
You can do whatever you feel like.
I will. Okay. So, let's go visit the graveyard? Question mark?
Maybe you should have read more closely. It told you.
It said south.
Okay, so head south.
Which way south?
There's a compass.
Oh, hey, looky there. Okay, so I'm going the right way. Alright, I was told there was a fishing guy. I don't see him.
It said south of the graveyard.
I am currently south of the graveyard.
You are hardly south of the graveyard.
I don't know if there's like gross stuff over there.
What would you do if I wasn't here? I shouldn't be helping you. I'm helping you too much.
Oh, look, there he is. Oh, does it just keep going?
Yes, sir. Some interactions in this game will continue going without you having to re-interact. In fact, I almost mentioned it when you were doing combat, because you kept clicking on the rat each time. For each attack.
Yeah, because I thought I had to.
Nope. Not in RuneScape. A lot of actions in RuneScape are repetitive, and the game just lets you keep doing it. So, kind of like Sims.
Okay.
For that. I mean, at some point your inventory will fill up, but...
Is that, like, down here?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you have 28 slots in your inventory.
Oh.
You could gain some more slots by equipping some of your items that you can equip. I don't know why I'm helping you. I shouldn't be helping you. I'm cheating. I don't like to see you struggle.
It's fine. Oh, dang it, he took my fishing spot.
That's okay, multiple players can use the same spots.
It didn't let me a second ago.
It's because you tried clicking it on the player.
Oh.
You can right-click through on options, so like if there's a lot of people in one spot...
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, see? Oh look, he's got a name like you.
It's 96 Little 1577. It's like a rapper name.
Can you see why so many people have fallen in love with this game?
Yeah, I guess. Maybe. I mean, I can't really talk. Like, I play Sims, so, like... And that's a whole lot of hurry up and wait, too.
Yep. A lot of times back in the day, what people would do, you'd be sitting down fishing, and you just start talking to people to pass the time.
Is that rat gonna attack me?
I don't know.
better not.
Okay, so now that we got you out of the tutorial and you're actually like in the world of RuneScape, what are your thoughts so far?
It's fine.
Okay.
Like, it's not hard to figure out. Apart from, like, the figuring out the world thing and, like, some of the controls aren't, like, explained. And you just kind of have to figure it out. It's not terrible. Like, it's not bad. The big thing is, like, hopefully they're going to tell me what to do after I figure out, like, these adventure paths. Because...
It might take you a while to get 5 fishing.
Right, and that's fine. Like, I'm okay with that. But, like, I'm afraid... Hey, I got level 2. I'm afraid that it's gonna be, like... Once I finish all of these adventure paths, it's gonna be like, okay, now what? And, like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, the adventure paths are new to me. I have not ever seen the adventure paths before, so that's just as new to me as it is to you. I'm assuming that was something that they added at some point to help the new player experience.
I definitely think it does help, at least me. Like,
yeah, because it gives you some direction, right?
Right, because it tells me, like, a thing that I can do, and, you know, maybe if it doesn't tell me what to do after that, maybe I want to, like, I don't know, keep working on fishing or whatever. Like, yeah. I can do that. But, like, if it didn't have that, I would kind of just be very overwhelmed and not have any clue of what to do next.
So back in the day, I'll let you know what happened back in the day. Back in the day when you left the tutorial island, that was it.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that at all.
Yeah. So what most people did is there are goblins immediately to the east of where you spawn in Lumbridge, and they would immediately just start killing goblins. It was like the first thing like everyone did. So the fact that you didn't immediately just start fighting goblins, and you actually started working on a skill, to me is a very big improvement from when I played.
Yeah.
So already I feel like the new player experience is already better.
Oh, here's the castle. This giant building here.
Yes, you spawn just outside of the castle.
I think your blank mom was blank by your dad. That's just not very nice, VineStar999K. Talking about people's mamas.
So that is a way to stack items. So if you wanted to withdraw all your shrimp, you could withdraw them as a noted item. They only take up 1 inventory spot, but you can't actually use them. It's like a receipt for the item.
Okay.
You can think of it like that.
What would I do with that note?
Typically, you can sell them.
Okay.
Or you can...
But I can't actually use them myself.
You can basically, you put them into the bank.
Right.
Think of it like a check.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. And then you can put it in your bank, and it becomes real items. You can just take it back out.
Okay.
So, sometimes you'll take noted items. There are certain NPCs in the games that can unnote items for you for a fee. Sometimes people do that. So there's uses for noted items. But typically it's for trading. Trading is the main reason you would note items.
Does my bank have, like, a number of things that I can put in it?
Sure does.
That's ridiculous.
Well, your items have to be stored on Jagex's server, right? So there has to be a limit, because you got to think of how many accounts play the game. So you can make it so, say if you were to withdraw all your gold, it would still keep the place of your gold in the bank.
Okay.
It's important for organizing your bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's real dumb.
I like how I told you can right-click the bank, then we just still collect one at a time. She really is a new player, guys.
Oh, I didn't know that would do all of them.
Yeah. So, like, right, if you right-click them in your bank now, and you do withdraw 10, and check your inventory once you withdraw 10. Boom, 10. Deposit, all.
Okay.
Yeah, so it makes it a lot faster. So if you want to fish a lot of stuff, you probably want a really empty inventory, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm working on.
I mean, you get 400 slots in your bank, which is pretty good for a free player, to be honest.
Yeah. So you get more as a member?
Yes, members' bank space is like 816, I believe.
That's very specific.
I assume that's like a memory limit or something. Like, that's how much they can offer in...
Okay.
within a certain limit.
I think that's a good stopping place for today.
Yeah, I think it's a good stopping place too. We'll probably pick it up at a later date. So overall, do you feel like the game has kind of taught you what to do?
For the most part, yeah.
And you could, for the most part, figure things out?
Yeah.
I think the next time we pick this up, I want to try to get you to do some quests. We'll maybe let you play a little bit off recording to get your first adventure path done here. And then the next time we pick it up, maybe we'll have you try to do some quests.
Okay.
Because I think a lot of people struggle with quests, so it'd be interesting to watch a new player try to do some of the new player quests.
I'm down for that.
Okay, cool. So yeah, we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching this. I know I certainly had a fun time, and I'm not sure when we're gonna upload the next iteration of this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna maybe make this a recurring series to just kind of get an idea of various aspects of the game, how they feel to somebody who's just completely new to RuneScape. So yeah, everyone say hi to Ashton. Hopefully we'll see more of her.
Hey guys.
And say bye to Ashton, because we're going to be done with the episode.
Bye guys.
Okay. All right, you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching.